Well, for 100 years, the Edmonton Federation of Community Leagues in general had different leagues from different areas of the city, and it's expanded to over 157 now. And these leagues are basically like little towns within the city, and they contribute by various manners in providing programs for the citizens in their various communities.
So it's all about developing a sense of ownership and pride in your community, feeling good about where you live, and offering to help out where needed.
It's quite unique, and not just in Edmonton, in all of North America.
I have 35 first cousins, so I grew up in this huge tribe of families related, but I think that's so much more rare, and so you end up needing to make your own tribe, and I think we're very good at it in Edmonton.
Something we're very proud of, and it's something that really helps keep a small town feel in an ever increasingly large city.
We want to keep that vital and strong, and part of that is by celebrating what we've done and what we've achieved. That's what inspires the people and the volunteers in our future.
But we as an organization felt, okay, it's time that we took the steps as the Federation to say thank you to all of those volunteers and do so in a tangible way that everybody can be quite proud of for years to come.
100 years is quite a long time, and the fact that it's happening in our lifetime is phenomenal. You know, it all started when we were doing the 90th anniversary, and we said, it was a lot of work doing the 90th anniversary. We said, we better get prepared for the 100th anniversary.
Rather than sit around and wait for the 100th year to roll around and try to do something at the last minute, we thought, well, let's start now. Let's really do a number on this and do something we can all be proud of, and also have something that the city can benefit from for years to come. Community leagues have built over $500 million worth of infrastructure in neighborhoods across our city, whether it's playgrounds, outdoor rinks, halls, tennis courts, basketball courts, skateboard parks. So we thought it was natural that we do a park development, that's our business.
We began organizing with getting volunteers and talking to the City of Edmonton.
And so we talked to the city about an appropriate location, something that would have some profile to it, and that's why we wound up with Horlack Park.
Not only its central location, it'd be easy for everyone to get to, but also because it really could use some revitalization at the time.
Of course, it started with some basic ideas from our committee and our board, but we really wanted to get an input from the community, because it's all about community. If you want to do a project where you're celebrating community and you want them to participate in this project and also go to the project and have fun there, you want to ask what they would like.
It's not just one person choosing whatever they like, because other people might not like it. So what most people like, they're going to put in the park.
So we wanted to get some feedback from people who use the park on a regular basis and are down here for festivals as to what they would like to see built in Horlack Park.
You can see at the back over there that we have a display and some of the photographs and information about it.
There's an area that we're looking at getting some feedback specifically from kids. So we've got some pictures that we want to show them and see what kids like or what they're attracted to and what they would like to see at Horlack Park.
Like most of the adults pick like the calm, non-dangerous stuff for their kids, and most of the kids pick like the really cool stuff.
So we started with some seed funding right from the EFCL, and of course the staffing resources are all coming from the EFCL. The Community League movement, the 157 leagues, are going to contribute over $300,000 to the total budget of this project. We went off to City Hall to ask Edmonton City Council just over 15 months ago, and City Council was kind enough and supportive of us to come through with a commitment of $600,000 matching dollars. And we're happy to say that very recently the province came through with over $500,000 of funding.
We looked far and wide for different project managers to see who would be able to best capture the spirit and the design of our what we had in our vision. And we chosen Urban Systems as our project manager, and they have been great with really capturing the spirit of volunteerism.
They had such amazing ideas, and something that we're going to get with this project is going to be tremendously unique, and that's what I like about it. And then from there, we got a call from Lafarge, our great big cement company, who says, guess what? We'd like to contribute almost $1 million in volunteer and in product to enhancing your project. And they'll be working on our stream and our landscaping and various other parts of our project. And that is an amazing sponsorship and an amazing involvement. And in fact, they're getting their own people to even volunteer and help. Now that is true community.
For us, it's extremely important because we get to give back to the community that we've been in for a long time. It's a recognition of our heritage in this community. The community leagues themselves form Edmonton, and it's a great partnership between industry, utilizing an old industrial asset and showing how it can be incorporated back into the city.
They called us actually. When they heard about this project, they thought, wow, this sounds really good. They'd like to be connected with our organization, and they'd like to be connected with a project that helps revitalize a portion of a park, particularly when there was a stream project.
It really tells you that there is something special about our city.
Lafarge really was a huge pivotal moment for us when they joined us, because they came in with a large commitment. They really helped us convince all of our other funders that the project was ready to go.
So that was a shot out of the blue, but a very welcome one, and we're really pleased to be teamed up with Lafarge. And similarly, Heritage Days Festival Association came through with a $100,000 grant, and that was pretty much out of the blue too. It was direct response to the relationship that we have with them in the park.
We're all looking at what we can contribute, and therefore, just as a general partnership, it's a very good relationship.
Everyone is here seeing what they can contribute to the project. So it's important to get the key decision makers and people who can influence the design side of it as well.
In Harlech Park, there's an older stream, and so what we're going to do to that is we're going to revitalize that, and along that stream we're going to have a pathway. And on that pathway we're going to have several historical nodes, and we're going to have some nice brand new landscaping and a whole bunch of stuff. At the bottom part we're going to have a nice plaza, and the plaza is going to be a great place for meeting, for dancing, for doing all kinds of things, for in the wintertime for people to skate. There's going to be a fireplace, there's going to be a stage, so it's basically a nice meeting place. And at the top of the stream there's a pond, and we're going to have a smaller little plaza, a great place to just reflect and sit down, and even a great place to have the wedding photo. There's various fundraising aspects that we're doing, but the first one we'd like to talk about is we've started a thing called the $100 Club. And so the $100 Club is a great way of basically contributing to our project, honoring those people that you'd like to honor online when you give $100. And basically, you've given back to a project and back to your community in a very special way. And $100 is really not a lot of money, but if you get a lot of people giving $100, it certainly goes to enhancing the project and not just that, but continue it in perpetuity.
Get in on the ground floor of our fundraising and help us bring this to reality, this project. We're hoping for 10 people in every community league to join the $100 Club in honor of something that's important to them.
Be a part of Edmonton's Community League history. Join the 100 Club.
I am donating tonight, and why? In honor of those dozens of hockey coaches that coached me in outdoor hockey my whole life, and all the thousands of volunteers that followed them.
In honor of my father, Marcel Strayer, who passed last year.
In honor of all those that have come before us, that have created something special and unique.
All of the Community League volunteers over the last 100 years who have made this city the fantastic place it is today.
In honor of the park and communities.
In honor of my family, my community.
मुझे बेइंतहा खुशी है कि मैं इसका हिस्सा हूँ और मैं जो इसमें पैसे दे रहा हूँ और इसमें contribute कर रहा हूँ.
So it's all about community. We need to know how we got there, and we want to continue in the future with great endeavors.
This particular project is all about all the residents of the City of Edmonton. You are the people who have volunteered in your community, and you are the ones that we're building and honoring this for, to inspire future generations of community volunteers and all the work that you put into your neighborhood. So please get involved, get engaged, join our committees, pop on our website at EFCL100 and let us know what you think, and get involved and help us build something great in Harlech Park for the City of Edmonton to use for the next 100 years.